We're going to elect a president to serve a 4-year term, but that president is likely going to set the course and destiny of the Supreme Court of the United States for the next 40 years. And we better think about that. Okay? Better think about that long and hard. I mean, truthfully, men and women, I mean, you elect Hillary Clinton, and you better get used to seeing more unelected judges using unaccountable power to take unconstitutional actions. Okay? I mean, the Supreme Court just a few short years back by a 5-4 vote, 5-4 vote, recognized that the Second Amendment of the United States protections the right to keep and bear arms was an individual right, and protected the right of an individual to have a firearm in your home to protect your own family. And Hillary Clinton called that a terrible decision. So let me just say, for the sake of the rule of law, for the sake of the sanctity of human life, for the sake of the Second Amendment of the Constitution of the United States of America, for the sake of all of our God-given liberties, let's decide here and now that the next president making appointments to the Supreme Court of the United States of America is President Donald Trump. I spoke about the Supreme Court of the United States. I mean, Justice Antonin Scalia, went home to be with the Lord at a time where now the Supreme Court literally is on the ballot. I mean, the next president of the United States, whether it be in the Heller decision I mentioned about the Second Amendment, that was a 5-4 decision. I mean, the balance of the court is essentially on the ballot, because in Hillary Clinton you have someone that's going to appoint more jurists to the bench that believe it's their role to essentially rewrite laws and write laws from the bench, as opposed to Donald Trump, who has committed himself to appoint, and he's asked me to help. I've served on the Judiciary Committee for a decade in Washington, D.C. He's asked me to help and bring conservative leaders together, and he will appoint to the Supreme Court justices who reflect the principles, the integrity, and the character of Justice Antonin Scalia.